friends. Good to see you. We're talking about the tortoise and the hare and how characters are different. Just like people are different, like you're different from your sister or brother. If you don't have a sister or brother, then you're different from your friends, and your mom and dad are different from each other. And even if you have pets, they're different from each other. So, we're talking about the tortoise and the hare today. I'm going to read that story, which you probably know very well. And you're going to tell me what the difference is, or I will discuss with you what the differences are between these two characters. So let's make sure we can see this really well. It's called The Tortoise and the Hare. It is a fable. Once there was a hare who was always talking about how fast he could run. I'm so speedy, he bragged to the other animals. I challenge any one of you to beat me in a race. Tortoise spoke up. I accept your challenge, she said. I will race you. You! Hare laughed. What a good joke! You'll never beat me. I'll show you. On your mark, get set, go, shouted the other animals. Tortoise and Hare were off. And the race is starting. And I'm turning the page. The race to turn the page. Soon, Hare left Tortoise far behind. I have plenty of time to beat that slowpoke, he thought. I'll stop and take a nap. He stretched out on the side of the road. Meanwhile, Tortoise plodded along. Plodded means that he just keeps moving forward. He's not really going that fast, just doing his own thing, slowly putting one foot in front of the other as tortoises do. Finally, Hare woke up and dashed toward the finish line. When he got there, Tortoise was calmly waiting for him. How can you be the winner? Shrieked Hare, stomping his foot. I may be slow, said Tortoise, but I always try hard to do my best. So, on the board, I have written Tortoise and Hare. Yeah, you can see that. Now, we're going to talk about, or I'm going to talk to you about the differences between the two of them. I'm thinking they're totally different, right? The first thing that comes to mind about the tortoise and the hare was really, really fast. So I'm going to write fast. I would say the tortoise was kind of slow. He plodded along. What else could you say? Was Hare kind? No. He was a braggart. That means he brags a lot. He's almost like a bully saying, you can't do that. I'm better than you. So he was more of a bully. The tortoise, however, was kind. He accepted Hare's challenge of running. So I would think that he was more kind than Hare. Yeah, tortoise was more kind. What else can you say? All right, Hare was fast. He was a bully. Did he care about other people? He didn't seem to care. He didn't care. Did not care about others. Yeah, it's called empathy. He doesn't really have it. He didn't care about others. And I guess we could say the opposite of Tortoise because he wanted to make sure his friend was okay or happy since he did race him. So he did care. So those are some of the differences that I could see in this story. Do you have any more differences you can think of? If you can think of them, let me know. Here's what you're going to do for the tortoise and the hare. One of the things you're going to do is you're going to make the character you liked the most. You're either going to make Tortoise or you're going to make Hare. Whoops, Hare's ears. Hare's ears took a dive there. So that's my hare. Here's my tortoise. So you have both patterns and a paper plate at home. Here are Hare's ears. And then Tortoise. He has, I left him over at the desk. Oh, fiddlesticks and rumble next. Drat, said the cat. Well, you have this kind of a pattern at home for you to cut out and to glue on the back so you get a tortoise or a hare. And I did color him green and brown. Tortoises are green and brown. I could have colored my hair a different color, but I wanted to show it to you quickly so you could choose which character you liked best. And I'm asking you that because here is a chart. It says, how are the characters different? Now, this may be a challenge for some of you, or you can write what I've written. Here's the tortoise, here's the hare. What do you think? You could draw a picture of what you think the tortoise was and what you think the hare was. And this says, wait a minute, you know how to read that. The only word you don't know is this. You have to choose one of them, the hare or the tortoise, and tell me why. Why do you like the hare? Because he was fast and he moved a lot. Or maybe you like the tortoise because he did his own thing. He was his own person. So that's the big one. This is a ticket maker if you try to write the words. By yourself, not your parents, just you. Oh, here's the tortoise. I did bring it. Here's the tortoise outline if you're going to make a tortoise. My fault. I'm sorry. I thought I hadn't brought it over. Then we're also talking about plurals. A plural is when you have that magic S and you make it more than one. So you add an S. So over here you have the word ant. You're going to make ants. Mop, mops. Mitten, mittens. Sock, socks. And pen, pan, pans. Yes, I know. That's pretty easy. One thing you should all know is your address. So you're going to write your address. My address is 217 Homedale Road. My address is Kumball Circle. My address is Tiburon. What number? Whatever your address is, write it in and write your name. Draw a picture of your house. You should really know where you live. And I think that's all you're going to do today. I will send out a math thing too, but I like the blank because that's the trickiest one. That's the trickiest. We're talking about different characters, different how animal characters are different. Then you're going to make either a tortoise or a hare. Up to you. So it's the tortoise and the hare, and why characters are different, and how you're different than other people, and I'm different from you, and your parents are different from you, and everybody's different, but we're all the same on the inside, right? Because we all need love, and we all need hugs and kisses too, to make sure that we know that we're wanted. Have a great day. See you later.